Okay, it's April 9th. It's a holiday weekend. Why in the world am I doing a live YouTube video? Well, I wasn't going to do a live YouTube video this weekend, but one of our employees, Lindsey Walker, was trying to help us recruit some subjects for a reading comprehension study for an IVD product. And so we had some hiccups in getting all the website debugged and having everything work right. And it wasn't until like Friday afternoon that it finally started to work. I was like, okay, we'll start this up on Monday. Well, no. Lindsay starts right away on her Facebook group, and she does a live YouTube video or a live Facebook video and posts it out to all the people in her group, and she gets over 100 people in less than 24 hours. We only need 300 people for the entire reading comprehension study. So in no time at all, she's already gotten a third of it. So I call her up and I'm like, what are you doing? This is fantastic. What are you doing so well that we could repeat this? Well, Lindsay, I did a live video and I posted it out to my group of friends. And I tell all of them, tell your friends and your family. I'm like, well, duh, it's a holiday weekend. Everybody's talking to their friends and family. Like, oh, by the way, I did this survey and I got a $25 e-gift card from Amazon. If you want a $25 e-gift card, just fill in this survey. It's not a hoax. It's my company is doing this for one of our clients. So if you're over 18 years of age and you live in the US, you're eligible. You can't work for the company that's hosting or actually has the product, but they would immediately recognize, oh, this is our product and we can't participate. But everybody else, you're fair game. So, husband and wife both can participate, both can fill in the survey. Your kids are far away and you get to talk to them. Oh, by the way, I did this survey. If I'll send you the link on Facebook. If you fill it out, you get a $25 e-gift card. So it's a great idea for trying to do a reading comprehension study. Companies are always struggling with trying to recruit subjects. But when you have something where you're looking for the demographics of the US, all the methods that you might use to get a hold of doctors and nurses and healthcare professionals will work, but when you need OTC, over the counter products recruited, you need the general demographics of the US population. So your best targets are your Facebook friends. And so I wouldn't have realized how effective that type of strategy is, but it's extremely effective. And you can fill up the numbers that you need in a very short amount of time. So I'll probably have to, as soon as I finish this, I'll probably have to make an adjustment because we have to do this study in 3 different parts. So we've already finished the first part. We're on the second part. We're going to be on the third part in like 20 minutes. So we're probably going to fill up the whole entire thing before the end of the day tomorrow. But if you see this video and you see it today or tomorrow, it's the 9th now, April 9th. If you see it now, tell your friends and family. If they live in the US, they're 18 years of age, and they don't work for the client, and you'll tell as soon as you went to the website, they can get a $25 e-gift card. All they got to do is take 20 minutes to fill out this survey. And it's testing your reading comprehension. It's not asking you for a bunch of personal information. The only personal information is your name, your email, and your zip code. So we make sure you live in the US. So it's pretty easy. For those of you that are going to get in that time frame, the website is a secure website, https:// gluten ID. So GLUTENID.com. It's all one word, glutenid.com. And it's just a comprehension study to make sure people would understand the report for that IVD device. And it's a genetic testing product. So you don't have to take a test. You don't have to share confidential information. We're just looking for your email so we can send you the e-gift card. We're not going to spam you later. We'll thank you with the e-gift card, and you need to give your zip code so we can prove to the FDA that you live in the US. We need a name. So it's really not hard. But if you miss this opportunity, that's okay too. The whole reason why I'm putting it on our YouTube channel is people are always struggling with how do I do recruiting? If you're trying to recruit for an OTC product and you have to do a human factors study of any kind, this is the way to recruit. Facebook groups are fantastic. Just If you have friends and family that would be interested in making a little money, all they have to do is participate in this. Reading comprehension studies are really easy. But when you have to do the in person ones, it depends on where the studies are going to be located. So they are a little harder to recruit. But they also usually are smaller studies, typically groups of 15 users, not 300. So it should be relatively easy for if your company needs to do a human factor study or a reading comprehension study for an IVD product or even a medical device. If it's over the counter, is the user group a great place to go? Is your Facebook friends and family? They can participate in these studies. You also have to look at the age groups, but typically for this type of study that we're doing, where we're looking at genetic testing, we want people that are adults, and ideally, it's the target demographics is somebody that would be a parent and is not only worried about their own risk of gluten intolerance and celiac, but they're also worried about the risk of passing it on to their family. So if that's something that interests you, this is the kind of test that you would be interested in. There's only one other product out there on the market that I'm aware of that does this type of testing right now, and we're trying to get this one cleared. So, if you're interested in participating, that's great. If your company is trying to figure out how do we do our own human factor study, you can give us a call. And Lindsey Walker was the genius behind this method of recruiting. So, if you want to talk to her directly, she's her director of sales. Go figure. And Lindsey Walker has a down below in the link. It has her Calendly link, so you can schedule appointments with her. So if you're interested in any help with human factors study, and if you are specifically interested in this type of study, Lindsey can definitely help you out. And I'm very impressed. And shout out to Lindsey. Great job this weekend. And I will probably have to immediately get off this and change the exam over to the third exam so we can finish up this study by sometime tomorrow. So wish us luck, and I hope this video was educational for you. And if it was, please share it with a friend. It's a great way to do a human factors study and do your recruiting. Have a great weekend and happy holidays to everybody. Bye-bye.